So in Addie Model, the topic is action verb in English. So in analysis, action verb, what do you think it is called action verb? So in this lesson, students will watch a video demonstrating an action verb and then practice performing it together. Just like this video, the children are running, the children are clapping their hands, and they will also perform jumping. And the design or the lesson objectives. So at the end of the lesson, the learners are expected to understand the concept about action verbs, identify the action verbs being used in a sentence and being shown in videos, create sentences using action verbs, and in development or the guide questions. So they are going to answer the following questions. Number 1 is, what physical changes did you experience when you performed the actions in the video? And the second question is, what activities are being performed? Can you identify them? Can you provide additional examples of action verbs? So that's the questions the teacher wants to ask to the learners. In lesson introduction, so the teacher are going to define and give examples what is an action verb. So an action verb is a type of verb that expresses a physical or mental action performed by the subject of a sentence. Action verbs are dynamic and indicate what the subject is doing, allowing for a vivid description of actions and events. There are types of actions. There are two types of action verbs. First is physical action verbs. These verbs describe tangible actions that can be observed. Examples: run, just like the video earlier, run, jump, write, and dance. And mental action verbs, these verbs refer to actions that involve thinking or perception. Examples: think, believe, imagine, and remember. Action verbs have also characteristics, transitive and intransitive verb. When we say transitive verbs, it requires a direct object to complete their meaning. Example, she kicked the ball. As we can see, the action verb here is kick. So she kicked the ball. Intransitive verbs do not require a direct object. Example, he sleeps. The action verb here is sleeps. So it does not require a direct object. For tense, action verbs can change form to convey different tenses, indicating when an action takes place. For example, in present time, they walk. Past, they walk. In future tense, they will walk. So they are going to use will. They will walk. Action verbs are crucial for creating engaging and lively sentences. They enhance clarity and help readers visualize actions, making writing more dynamic. Using strong action verbs can also contribute to a more concise and impactful style, as they often convey meaning more effectively than weaker verbs or adverbs. So in activity or in the implementation, the teacher are going to explain what are the steps they are going to do and how to run. So first is in running. First is stand upright with your feet shoulder width apart. Keep your head up, shoulders relaxed, and arms at your sides. Begin by lifting one knee towards your chest and then push off the ground with the opposite foot. Land lightly on the balls of your feet, rolling back to your heels. Bend your elbows at about 90 degrees and swing your arms back and forth in sync with your legs to maintain balance and momentum. So afterwards, the students will write down 10 action words. To know that the students are understand the lesson well. So in assessment or evaluation, the teacher are going to explain the instruction, are going to say the instruction or the direction. So the direction is identify the action words being used in the sentence. Number 1 is the boy is playing a ball. Marian is eating banana. The children are walking. My mother is singing. She is crying. The dog is barking. She picked flowers in the garden. Theo threw his garbage in the trash can. They dance gracefully. The birds fly. So as we can see in every sentences, it has action words. Just like number 1, we see that the action word here is playing. So the boy is playing a ball. In B, the directions is match the action words with their corresponding images. So in drinking, we match this with letter A. Letter D. And eating, we match this with letter A. And listening, we match this in letter C. And singing is letter B. And last but not the least, the washing, and we match this with letter E. So, thank you everyone. Thank you for listening. Good day.